What's on your playlist right now?
In my class.
Go to guilty pleasure food.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Face to Face. I'm excited to be here talking with students, faculty, and staff innovators about what they're working on and how they're making a difference in the real world. My guest today hails from the African nation Cape Verde and is a Mandela Washington Fellow visiting UC Davis this summer virtually. The fellowship is the flagship program of the U.S. Department of State's Young African Leaders Initiative, which supports rising leaders who spur economic growth and prosperity, strengthen democratic governance, and enhance peace and security across the African continent. We are thrilled to be the host campus for these leaders, and I'm excited to welcome Dr. Claudia Duarte Silva Gomes to Face to Face. Claudia, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So glad to have you here. By the way, what time is it there in Cape Verde?
It's around 8:30 p.m.
PM? Okay, so we won't keep you up too late.
It's okay.
Tell me a little about the country and the kind of work that you do there.
Well, Cape Verde is a small group of islands that's off the west coast of Africa. Mm-hmm. And we are a very small nation, about just over 500,000 people.
Okay.
And we have beautiful beaches, sun all year round. It's a really nice country, and with people that are known for their hospitality, and they're friendly. They're very friendly. And now about the work that I'm doing now. Now I work as the executive director of one of the regional hospitals that's located in the South Island. Is one of the most touristic islands in Cape Verde.
Sounds like someplace I want to visit. You said beaches and friendly people.
Yeah, more than welcome.
Okay, I look forward to it. What was it that drew you to becoming a Mandela Fellow?
Well, I had a very good friend of mine, a colleague, that participated in the 2018 Mandela Fellowship. And he was telling me about how amazing the experience was and how he grew from as a leader after the Mandela Fellowship. So I really was interested. And in 2018, I applied and I was selected for the 2019 Mandela Fellowship.
Outstanding.
Exactly. But I was pregnant at the time.
Oh.
So I had to defer for 1 year. And after I deferred for 1 year, it came 2020. That
you deferred to a pandemic.
Exactly. But finally, even if it's virtually, finally, I'm doing it.
Well, we're certainly glad that you are. And I hope your friend had a great experience too. So
he had very good.
How do you think that this fellowship will enhance the work that you're doing in Cape Verde?
Well, this fellowship, during the 6 weeks, I've learned a lot. I really did not know that would be this amazing experience, even if it was virtually. I've learned from experts in the field of leaderships. I learned from my fellows in my cohort. I've learned from the faculty members, and it's been simply amazing. I think in these past 6 weeks, I've grew as a leader. And of course, this is going to help me implement projects and actually trying to make a real impact in my field.
Excellent. Well, I hope it's been a great experience so far. What's been the most exciting part of the virtual fellowship this far?
Well, what the most exciting part, I think it was actually to learn, not only from the sessions that had been simply amazing. All the sessions are very, very insightful, and we have access to a lot of tools that help us grow, but also learn from my fellows in my cohort. They're doing such amazing jobs in their countries, and this is really inspiring.
How's the cohort handling the virtual nature of the fellowship? Has that been an obstacle, or it's okay, or what do you think?
For my part, it's been quite good. Of course, we still have some countries that have some problems with internet connection, but the faculty members, they had been simply, I have to say, wonderful. They've been really helpful, available to help us throughout the whole fellowship. And if we had any issues, any problems, they are always there, ready to help us.
That's great to hear. Really proud of our faculty and what they do to make the program a success.
Exactly.
Now, this is a part of the program we call the hot seat. Um,
Mm.
don't get nervous. All it means is we're going to ask you some rapid fire questions, and we're looking for short, maybe even one word answers. Okay, so you ready? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who is your greatest inspiration?
Oh my God, that's a very good question. I haven't even really thought about that deeply, but I always look to tend to strong women in leadership positions. And it's not cliche to actually say this. We have very strong women here in Cape Verde in politics, and they're doing real changes. And you can see that they're really working hard to gender equality and to make a change in their fields. And they really inspire me. I can actually come up with one name, but if it's one of reference that for you can be interesting, is like Michelle Obama. She has
Sure.
been really inspiration for all her work, her persistence, and her way of how she is. I've actually read her book, and it was really inspiring.
I'm sure. You know, I had the pleasure of meeting President Obama more than once, and I often tell people I've met the wrong Obama. Next question. Where would you like to travel after the pandemic?
After the pandemic, I would really love to go to Barcelona. It's one of
Barcelona.
my Yes, it's one of my favorite cities. I was there in 2017, and I love the energy, the foods, the
Yeah,
people. So I really would like to go back there.
I agree. I visited Barcelona as well. It was terrific. Best book you read this year?
Best book that I read this year. Actually, it's a book that I think, how to say, Poor Dad and Rich Dad
Okay.
for Kowalski, I
Poor
think.
Dad, Rich Dad.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
about financial education. I was really
Okay.
interested.
All
Yeah,
right.
already this year.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Um, in an alternative universe, what would your dream job be?
I really like I really like being in managing positions.
Managing.
Uh, yes, I'm a medical doctor, but
Mhm.
from like some more than 7 years, I've been in leadership positions. So I really like it as well. I think it's an opportunity to make a change, to make an impact. So I think something related to that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Um, what's the most exciting medical advancement in your lifetime?
In my lifetime, we've done a lot of advances, but what I can say is that advances in I would like to see, to be honest, I really would like to see more advances in the oncology department about cancer and
Yeah.
everything. They have done a lot of advances in my lifetime, but because it's something very close to home, I have a sister who died from cancer when I was young, and my dad also had it, and he's recovering. So although they've done a lot of things, I think it's something that I really would like to see more advances in that area. So I follow closely all the advancements they're doing, the achievements, but I really would like to see more.
I agree. That's a great answer. Cancer is such a terrible scourge, and we'd love to see better treatment in oncology for cancer treatment. I'm reading the book now, Code Breaker, about CRISPR and gene editing, about Jennifer Doudna, the Nobel Prize winner last year. So gene editing is such a fascinating discovery, and potential is so vast. That's really exciting to me. Um, now it's your turn. You get to ask me anything you like.
Let me see. I'll ask you something that I think would actually help not only me, but my fellow leaders. You can see that Africa is going through changes nowadays, and I can see that very young and great young leaders are actually on the rising. What advice do you have for these young leaders that really want to make an impact, a change in their countries?
That's a great question. I always tell aspiring leaders that you have to make an impact locally before you can make a national or global impact. So I'd say first focus on what you can do to improve your local community and use that as a springboard to evolve into other activities that can be improve the nation and the continent there. That's what I would tell them. So
really good answer. I do agree with that because I believe in small wins. We can start with small steps, and the better way to do this is in your communities. And then after, we can actually make bigger changes. Great answer.
We agree. Well, thank you. We both give good answers, don't we? Claudia, thank you so much for being with us today. It's been a wonderful conversation, and I wish you the best as you continue the fellowship and afterwards, and hope you get to visit our campus physically and in person sometime in the future. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time here on Face to Face. Go Ags.